Okay, somewhere in there is Kelly, and somewhere over there is Mom, and we are at the Mt Whitney Trail, and we are leaving at 2:45.
And we heard about the first bear experience. Somebody just had their pack taken from them while they were...
They all turned their headlamps on. It was right there.
Okay, for a little update, here we are, and it is, what time, Kelly B?
You said 4:45.
4:45. And so we're clearly almost halfway there. And this is pre-break number, how many for Cam?
5.
5.
Jesus freaking Christ.
It's not as bad as... I think last time was worse.
It's beautiful. We can see lights of people in the distance who are coming up behind us very quickly to see Mommy peeing. And Kelly says that she's sleepy.
I am.
How can you be sleepy?
Oh, I don't know, because it's 4:40 freaking 5 a.m.
Well, we'll check in next at 5:45. Okay, Kelly is going to take at, let's see, what time is this now? At 5:15, Kelly will take the first steps into the Whitney zone. Bom, 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 bom. Okay, Kelly, first steps into the Whitney zone. Woohoo!
Whoa!
She did it! She did it!
New world in here.
We're all in the Whitney zone. It's 5:35, and it's not quite sunrise yet, but it's a beautiful view down to Lone Pine Lake and the valley down below that you can't really see. And we've come trekking up the switchbacks that you can see back down over there, and from the valley that's way down over there. And there's Kelly over there. And it's a gorgeous morning, just starting to get the glow. Still the beautiful moon too that was bright orange as we were coming up at first from the smoky haze down the valley. And it is almost 6 o'clock, and we have a beautiful sunrise. And we have smiles from the ladies, and a beautiful waterfall coming out of Mirror Lake.
Oh yeah.
And outpost camp down there in the meadow that we just went through, and isn't this just gorgeous?
Your mom and dad have to yet again.
Once again. It is 6:15, coming across a raging river. We are almost at Mirror Lake, that's right over the top there. Sun is well up, and Kelly is feeling strong. Okie dokie, folks. It is 7:15, and we are at Trailside Camp, Trailside Meadow. It's a beautiful little meadow with lots of snow. Sun is up, and it is warming up, and we got a lot of people with us too. And we can see, can't see it right now, but up there are the switchbacks. We're making good time. Very good time. 4.5 hours into it. A little bit of snow to go through. Kelly and Mommy ahead. Almost at trail camp. The switchbacks are right there. And I forget what it's called. Lake is right over here. And we're probably around 12,000 feet or something. Maybe not quite that much. Cruising right along, and it is almost 8 o'clock. Hope we get a nice view of the lake up here shortly. Here's our first really good view of the switchbacks, which are right all the way through that gargantuan pile of granite up to the top of Trail Crest, which is kind of in the middle of the screen, and then we go all the way along that nasty looking ridge. Right over this little hill right here is a little lake, and we are at trail camp right now. Lake is right over there on the side. Absolutely beautiful morning. can barely see people starting on the switchbacks, right in the middle there, between those two snowfields. Okay, we are resting for our last, well, the big ascent up the switchbacks. And Kelly, how you feeling? You feel good?
Considering it's 8:30.
It's 8:30 in the morning, that's true. And we've been hiking for almost 6 hours.
And I'm gonna have to go make a bathroom break.
Well, I don't need to film that. Okay, well, we are somewhere up the,
I'm guessing the teens.
somewhere probably in the teens or something on the switchbacks.
We should like check back.
We
on
should
the
come
90s.
down
Like,
this way.
90.
There's
the
that
last
little
one.
lake where we just were, and I don't know what it's called.
Show the bumpy snow.
The bumpy snow, which is kind of cool looking right down there, and a big fat marmot that we passed just
Hey,
back
he
further.
was cute. He's a baby marmot.
He was very cute. What are we going to name him?
Marmot.
You can't name him Marmy. That's the one on the top of half dome.
Marmlet.
And that's where we're going soon, and that's where we're going. Look, you can see people at the top of Trail Crest.
Where?
Someone in a red jacket right up at the very top.
It does not supposed to help me. Where? Oh, yeah.
Okay, it is 10 o'clock, and we are trudging up the switchbacks. We are way, way, way in double digits. And they never stop to end, seem to stop, but these are very close together.
There they are.
Trudge, trudge, trudge. Amazing stonework that they did to make these. And meanwhile, down there is our Russian friend, who seems to be about to pass out, but insists on continuing to come up. Then her boyfriend, who is so far behind her that you can't even see him, but it doesn't really matter. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Okay, we are now, it is 10:45, and we are way the freak up on top of the switchbacks with probably not very many more to go. And a few more up there is what looks like a bit of a tricky snow slope. I think that's the last little bit, and then, oh, that's the last, we're at almost the last switchback.
Yeah, I just my phone.
There's all the people coming down from the mountain or the Trail Crest. We have like 2 more switchbacks. Thank goodness. Mommy, how you feeling?
One of them's snow.
How you feeling?
Excellent.
Excellent?
Excellent.
Oh, and by the way, the goal is in sight right over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't even know how to zoom with this thing. Right over there, the tippy top of that is the shack. And that's where we're heading. And that's where Kelly is going to be. Soon, real soon. Helicopter coming in towards Trail Quest. Big one.
I know, but normally the like rescue ones are red.
Maybe.
Dropped J beans.
Maybe, probably. Are they black?
Yeah, I'll put them in my pocket.
We are on the 97th switchback, having come all the way from way the heck down there,
Holy freaking
and way
Jesus
down
Christ.
there, and way down all of this, and we are extraordinarily close. Kelly, where are we?
Trail Crest.
Trail Crest. That means we're at the top of all of these annoying switchbacks. We are at the top of the Muir Trail, and we are at 13,600 feet.
So long. It's like a one-way thing right now.
Okay, continuing our video tour, we are now on the backside of the Whitney Trail.
Hi.
Hello. And that's a bunch of hikers who have presumably come up the Muir Trail, which is right there. So we're at the junction of that, and it goes way the heck down. We don't want to take the wrong trail. And that's Guitar Lake, and I have no idea what these lakes are called, or those little lakes. But it's beautiful, and that's where we're heading. It's a long, long plot. Okay, small stop for minor medical emergency. A small blister. We have it all mole skinned up. And our objective continues to be very close in sight. And we are in the middle of this just nasty, rough, ragged, jagged jumble of nastiness that is the last part of the trail. But we are smoking.
Yeah.
And it's actually very smoky, speaking of which, all the way out over here. In sight. We are now nearing the summit, 12:30. We have come almost the entire way along this annoying backside of the ridge, trudging and plodding with our feet hurting.
Tired.
Cam is feeling
No pain.
no pain, feeling good. And all we gotta do is amble across that little bit of snow and up that ridge, and we're there. What do you think about that?
I think I need to catch my breath before we go. I mean, catch it.
We are recording the last painful steps to the top. It's 1 o'clock, 1:05. Kelly is leading the charge. The last steps are the most painful, and they've been painful, but we're extraordinarily close. Thank you. Oh, I think I see the beginnings of the building, the hut. The hut awaits. The summit is there. Kelly B, you're gonna make it. Unless you twist your ankle in the last 100 yards. I ain't carrying her. We'll get a helicopter up here. There's the summit. All the happy hikers. And one very soon to be happy hiker. And another very soon to be happy hiker. Dancing a jig. All the way, Kelly B.
Before we do any salty snacks,
Huh?
we're going to take inventory of our water.
Yes. You're such a mom.
I know.
I'm having some salami. I got enough water. Somebody can smell the summit. Oh, Bob. Oh yeah, nobody's unhappy at the top. Kelly B. Kelly B. You just climbed to the top of Mt Whitney.
I realized.
Gotta tag it.
There's no further to go, Cal.
Well, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit further to go.
Now this is the top.
The register.
You gotta go right.
Okay, continuing to photo document. Hang on, 'cause it is 1:45, and where are we heading?
Downhill.
Downhill.
Finally going down.
Very, very smoky day. Unfortunately, there's not much of a view down here because it is ludicrously smoky. But that's okay. Catching up with the Bruglers. We are whipping our way down the switchbacks. Kelly, how many more do we have to go? 22 from here. And they are flying by.
Counting down to 97.
You get a little more oxygen in your system, a lot of downhill, and things get a heck of a lot easier than when we were way up there. Or way up there. Now, of course, we have to go way down there. And it is now 4:20. So we still have several hours of hiking ahead of us, probably a 7:30 arrival. But we're almost into the teens for switchbacks, and that makes us feel good. Cam wanted to videotape this, or whatever the heck it's called.
I did not want to. No. I think it's the opposite.
So we have 6 miles to go.
6 miles to go. Woo woo, just below trail camp, 5:15. Last, I think, bit of snow. We're right above Trailside Meadow, and all is going well, and we are rolling. You were tired? You were tired earlier today?
Yeah, I was.
When were you tired, Kelly B?
At the lake thing over there.
The lake thing? You mean at trail camp?
Yeah, that one.
Before we got up to the
I was tired
switchbacks?
because I just woke up and it was like, what time was it? It was early o'clock.
We've been hiking for 3.5 hours.
It was freaking early o'clock, and I was tired, and it took me like getting up the switchbacks and having like zero breath and worrying the crap out of whether I was gonna make it up or not to wake me up.
But you did?
So I'm running on adrenaline right now.
Yeah.
Don't make me snap.
I hear you. Trailside Meadows, right down there someplace. Down here is lovely Trailside Meadow. And we'll come down along where Kelly and Mom are going, across that cut, and over to the trail down there, drop down Trailside Meadow, and then go that way. We are very pretty here, Trailside Meadow. The light just sort of fading. Absolutely gorgeous. Flowers are going crazy. Absolutely beautiful. Oops, I better catch up. Finally, after 17 hours of hiking, the portal is in sight. You want to go back up?
Careful, don't fall over.
The finish line. Oh, is in sight. One more lousy switchback. Ta-da! Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, you're Kelly. You climbed Whitney, you did. And so did you. And so did me. Woo!
Wasn't that fun? Let's do it again.
Let's do it again next year. What a great family vacation.